right, we're here with Cole Powelson. Congratulations, first of all, for making it up the mountain.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your run today.
It made 10 years worth of work worth it. We got a result that the teams wanted and been working for a really long time. This is my 5th time here as a driver, 6th time here as a team owner, and smashed the goal we had. You know, I've wanted a 959 since I was a kid, playing it on Gran Turismo, and that stuck with me, and it's brought me here to this point today. So to see my name behind legends like Dallenbach and Vachel, it's like, it doesn't seem real. I don't know when it's going to sit in, but it's not now. You know, I'm still worried that they got transponders mixed up with another car. It's that surreal. So all the hard work has been worth it. You know, it's now. It wasn't yesterday, but it is today. And I want to say thanks to everybody who helped me get here. You know, whether you sponsored the car or you babysat my kids or ran to the parts store or whatever it is. So many people have been a part of this program, and it's taken years to develop and multiple attempts at the mountain, and you know, the mountain decides, and today it decided in my favor, and couldn't be more happy about it.
Wonderful. Did you run into any issues coming up?
I made about 5 mistakes that I'm aware of, and I felt like we missed the setup on the car. Talking to some other competitors, I think everybody felt a little bit loose. So, sorry, what was the original question?
Did you run into any issues?
Yeah, I made 5 mistakes.
Yeah.
And yeah, the car started smoking, and I noticed that, and that's why it didn't feel surreal, or it feels surreal to hear my time, because I know I made mistakes. I know places that I can go faster, and the car was smoking. You know, it wasn't at top performance, but I just kept pushing. You know, I leaned on it a little bit, knew it was there, kept pushing, and got the result. Really
what
cool.
was your time?
9:37.
Wow.
I think I'm 4th overall. That's what they told me earlier, which is out of this world. It really is.
So put me in your head a little bit. You know, you're pushing your vehicle. You feel it smoking. It's loose in the front end and the front end of the course, and you roll past that finish line. And what's the first thing that goes through your head?
I summited. What's my time? You know, we're all competitive, and we all want to think that the time doesn't matter, but everybody has some time that they've considered or some goal that they have. And I've been upfront about my goal for a really long time, and I thought, okay, I summited, maybe I'm a low 10. Sub 10:15, I felt like I had a sub 10:15. And I was holding on to a glimmer of hope as I came around the corner. I'm like, man, maybe this is 9:59, but I made some mistakes. And it was my first question, you know, what was the time? You know, you get out of the car, and I thought they had it wrong. I really did. And so I asked another person, looked, and then I saw my name, and I went across, and I screamed some expletives at the top of my lungs and pumped my fists and ran over. And I know I get phone service over there, so I went over and called my mom. And it's all worth it.
I bet your mom's super proud of you. And has she been huge? You sounds like you have a lot of family support, and it takes that kind of thing when you're a race car driver, right?
So much support. You know, I'm in the seat, I get the credit, but literally dozens of people have been a part of this program. So to be able to deliver a result to everybody who chipped in means most to me.
How are you going to celebrate?
I'm going to take some time off. I'm going to go hang out with my kids. No more late nights at the shop for a week, and catch up on everything that we put off to get here. All these races are the same. Everybody sacrifices a lot, but I haven't been able to lift. You know, once you get started on something, you have some momentum. I've just been foot to the floor since my first year here, and it's not easy. But I guess if it was easy, everybody would do it.
Those are some of the best words I've heard all day, and congratulations once again.
Thank you so much.
Root for you guys every single year. And
it's so good to be here and get a result, man. I don't know when it'll really sink in.
Right. Maybe at 3 o'clock in the morning one of these nights you'll wake up and you're going to be like, oh my gosh!
It worked! It worked! But to think that something as simple as a video game as a kid shaped and formed my whole life. This is a defining moment in my entire life as an individual, as a driver, as a competitor. And it just doesn't feel real.
I love it. Thank you so much, and congratulations once again.
Yeah, thank you.
Can't wait to see you guys back up here again next year, and if that's in the cards.
Yeah, it's like, hopefully a big check shows up because somebody thinks I'm cool and, can help fund it for next year, because it was quite a struggle just to get here, and financially, mentally, with everything going on in the world right now, it's just want to drop this stuff and focus on what really matters. But just so excited that organizers were able to stick with it and push through and give us this opportunity. And I hate to have the highlight of my life in one of the worst years ever recorded, but it will be this, this shiny example of what can happen even in the darkest of times.
It's very true. Let it be a beacon for next year, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And now that I've got this weight off my shoulders, I can come back and enjoy it. I put so much pressure on myself to get this result, and every year you spend more money, and maybe you even start the race. Maybe you're running to the halfway point. It costs just as much money to run to the halfway point. It takes just as much time to get there with none of the same gratification of summiting. So yeah, this is our year.